What's up, y'all? Man, today we are getting into good old-fashioned Armageddon, SARMs? No, I mean, anyways, good old-fashioned arm day. But that is the freaking plan. So I don't know whether or not we're going to be sticking with the same program from yesterday, doing the 5 sets, 9 reps, but I know it's going to be a good one because that extra set was treating me quite nicely on that big old back day yesterday. So that is the plan for today. Now, I have all my meals ready to rock for some work later today, and I'm pretty excited just about everything that's coming up because we're getting more athletes on the team and the content just keeps getting better and better. And it's almost like as the content gets better, I get better as a coach, because I don't know if you've ever had this, but it's almost like when you're studying for a test and you have a lot of the knowledge at bay. Like, you have studied, you have a lot of things memorized, you understand a lot of concepts and can apply it to different things, but it's a totally different beast to teach it. And that's what I'm feeling with this content right now. I mean, right now man, that guy should not have been crossing the crosswalk at that time. That was not a good idea. Anyways, we are starting to teach a lot of what we already know. And teaching has a way of, for one, you need to articulate whatever you're teaching or whatever you already know. So you're almost clarifying the knowledge that you already have, but then it's really good in the sense that people can ask questions. I mean, that's the fun part, because it's one thing to, read something, be able to regurgitate it, and then understand it and apply it to different concepts. But it's another thing when spontaneity gets thrown in and people are asking you questions randomly, because then you got to actually use what you already know to answer those questions. So it gives it some life, because you gotta pull from different knowledge bases that you already have. And so, that being said, it's a lot of fun. I will say that. It was either becoming a coach or becoming a teacher. And I won't throw any shade on teachers, but you're basically sticking to the same curriculum year in and year out. A little bit of variation every year, but the coaching, that is completely individualized. You are really honing in on bringing up the individual as much as possible. And so with my competitive athletes, it's the same exact thing. Almost even more so, because once you get down to those last few weeks of getting into single-digit body fat and really having to hone in with different components like water and salt and just getting down to that really grainy look on stage, it's a totally different animal. From the lifestyle athletes that I have, they do really well, but it's just not to that extreme. And so that's the fun part for me, is not only those last few stages of prep, but also making sure that they're at a good headspace, just relaxed, enjoying the process as much as they can, because let's face it, at that point you are freaking suffering. But that being said, that's part of my whole niche, if you will, is making sure that they are at a good peace of mind, but then at the same time we're getting them to their best package that they can possibly bring to stage. So, plan for today, aside from all that, arms, gonna annihilate some forearms, annihilate some biceps, annihilate some triceps, and this is the last arm day for at least 2 weeks. So, I'm gonna be savoring every set, every rep, just like you heard me say yesterday on back days. So this is gonna be a special one. I'm looking forward to it. But that being said, let's get in there. We have upper forearm, lower forearm, tricep pushdowns, lap curls, all one big giant set. But right now we're feeling pretty strong in these upper forearms. So we're gonna go for 50s. It's gonna be quite the max effort, but you know, it's gotta get stronger somehow. So let's freaking get this. Oh, yeah, we got more. Oh yeah, that's good. Woo. All right, let's rest a little bit for lower forearms. Go over max effort on lower forearm as well. Woo, 55s were heavy, but you know we gotta try 60s. Oh my god. Alright. Do another lap with these curls. Man, I feel like I've been doing lap curls for the past 2 months straight, every arm day. That's all good. I mean, like I said in previous videos, it's probably to build up the side chest, but I mean, it's kind of that exact motion. You know, you're getting locked in, keeping your elbows tucked, you know, pretty much exactly how you would for a side chest. So that being said, this is one we should definitely be going heavy on as well. So let's see what we got. We'll try 50s today because 45s a little heavy last week, but man, we're trying to get, I mean, the strength is definitely nice along with the size if we can get it. So let's see what we got with the 50s. No. Alright, we'll say that was the most that I've gotten with 50, so it's a good start. But let's see how much we can get with volume now. Higher volume, I should say. Oh my God. Woo. A little bit of an unexpected heavy kick today. So, was not planning on this, but you know, might as well build up the strength while we're here. But man, this is it's freaking gnarly. I mean, doing these back to back, definitely have to have a little more rest in between. So it's about a minute to 2 minutes from that last set. But right now, let's go freaking nuts on this. See how many we can get. We've been normally doing about 90 pounds for, you know, in that like 10 to 12 rep range. So we're gonna try 100, and all we gotta get is 9 right now. So we'll see how this pans out. Come on. Oh my God. Woo. A little unexpected. It's more than I was hoping for. Let's freaking go. Come on. Oh my God. All right, last set of dolphins here. We have we've been sticking with the same weight pretty much every set. So it says something about, you know, the amount of volume that this takes. But that being said, I've been really enjoying prioritizing triceps before biceps because I need to bring them up, and they are, you know, you definitely want the most amount of energy going into whatever muscle group you want to bring up. So that being said, this is going to be a fun set, but last set, and that's 30 times 5, that's 150 reps. But man, there's a lot of research saying that you can go up, you know, anywhere up to like 30 reps, and the hypertrophy is still conducive to muscle building. So, I mean, shows how much mixing in those extremely high rep sets can be really useful for muscle building. So let's freaking get this. Oh. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh yeah. All right, immediately after, I got some hammer curls working. I'm choosing the rope today because, I don't know, switch it up, see how it feels. And it's nice because I can keep my elbow locked in relatively the same space. Whereas for dumbbells, you know, you're kind of getting a little more momentum. Elbow's a little, you know, just a little more all over the place because you're alternating at the end of the day if you really want to go heavy. So this, going heavy, but we're keeping that dual hammer curl in place. So this is gonna be a fun one. We'll see how it pans out. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Woo. I got heavy real quick. Nearly at full stack. Oh. Oh my God. Woo. Immediately into it. Let's make it happen. So, whole idea behind lower 2/3 is you want to keep all the tension on the triceps. So, technically we're supposed to be hitting 9 reps here, but I don't have a weight belt that I can put weights on. So, my form of progressive overload is just try to do more and more reps every set. So it's kind of a funny concept because, you know, you're getting a little more tired every set, but trying to push yourself at least a little more. So last set we did around 15 reps. This time we're gonna go for 20. Oh my God. Ooh. That's a solid way to end an arm day. Let's go see how it looks now. And we have freaking made it. Last arm day for 2 weeks. And it was a tricep heavy arm day, which I prefer. Is, as y'all know, biceps are just a little more, have a little bit of an edge on triceps, so we got to even that out. But as for right now, we'll get into some posing, and then probably see y'all tomorrow for some legs. So let's see how we're looking. Alright, that freaking wraps up a solid arm day for today. But what's especially interesting is I mean the injury is spilling into other areas of as far as which muscle groups are getting sore and which are not. So for some reason, hamstrings, we are trying to build them up, so I'm happy that they're sore, but it's a little interesting because we have legs tomorrow. So just something to be aware of. But that being said, solid arm day. See y'all tomorrow for some legs, my friends.